Hi, my name's Barrie Crampton. Today I'm going to show you around our Citroen, then I'll take you for a ride in it. But first I'll tell you a little bit more about it, hopefully before I freeze to death. It's a 1.6 VTI exclusive 5-door. 2012 on a 12 plate, has done 29,931 miles. Fuel economy, urban 30.1 miles per gallon, extra urban 56.5 miles per gallon. Combined is 42.8 miles per gallon. Has a 0 to 60 time of 10.9 seconds, a top speed of 118 miles per hour out of 118 brake horsepower, 4-cylinder, 16-valve engine. I like Citroen styling. They never seem to be the same as all the other kind of bread and butter cars. I really like the windscreen. The windscreen goes from here to there, like a panoramic roof over the driver and the passenger. You don't usually get that. It's usually more for the benefit of the people behind you. So I like that. The car drives very, very nice. Suspension's great, really comfortable. They got the chrome grille surround. It's got the kind of telephone dial alloy wheels. Chrome edges match the door handles there, and you've also got this kind of chrome windscreen surround at the top there. Integrated tailgate spoiler. Electric boot release. Again, the chrome bevel here on the edge of the tailgate, and rear wash wipe, the hard rear load cover, the rear seats split independently of each other and fold down. Reasonable amount of room in the boot here. Right, well, the first thing you have to do if you're an adult is knock the rear headrests up, otherwise they're right in the middle of your back. Not a whole lot of headroom, ideal for kids, but it's my head's just touching the roof, and I've got one of those hairstyles that this sort of velour roof, it's like Velcro, so your hair sticks to it. If you go over a bump, it'll rip all my hair out. Anyway, it's nice. It's lovely and clean. It's got kind of it's black cloth, a patterned centre, and then Alcantara on the hard wearing edges where your legs go. And also in the back here, got the Isofix rear child seat anchor points, 3 inertia rear seat belts. The third one comes out to the back there. Very, very nice. You can see from here, I mean, I've put this seat right the way forward. You can see from here, if you've got the seat all the way back, there's not a whole lot of room, but that's if you're like a big driver in the front. So it is nice. I'll just take you for a ride in it and get the heater on. Oops. So we've got the 2 keys, proper blade, proper ignition lock, foot on the brake, car starts. Just turn. It's a bit cold up here, so got the heater on full blast. Okay, service history. 6th of the 5th 2014 at 11,223 miles, Glasgow Citroen. 18th of the 8th 2015 at 17,746 miles, Wilmoth's Citroen. 10th of the 8th 2016, 20,283 miles, Wilmoth's Citroen. 9th of the 8th 2018, 24,910 miles, Wilmoth's Citroen. 30th of the 7th 2018 at 27,031 miles, Wilmoth's Citroen. 5th of the 8th 2019 at 28,422 miles, Wilmoth's Citroen. And then the 21st of the 9th 2021 at 28,627 miles, G5 Cars Leeds. That's obviously not been used very much that year. It's now done 29,931 miles, and it is a really lovely car. This is a screen I was saying about before, obviously from the bonnet level right up to above my head, and if you just pull that, if it's too sunny for you, just pull that forward. But I've got to say, I like it like that. It's a nice kind of open top, airy feel to it. This one, you don't get too many of these that are automatic, so it's quite a rare car. So there we go. Looks like you've got sports and winter mode there. Park, foot on the brake, reverse, neutral, drive, and you can use it as a manual. We've got a front centre armrest here with a little bit of storage space in as well, and down here a power socket, and also an aux and USB in. It's just, I think they're okay. Yeah, I can see through my door mirrors. It's a bit of a pea super up here. Couldn't see a thing before when I came up. I've photographed the outside and videoed the outside, but it was you could hardly see your hand in front of your face. So it does get a bit wild up here. The nice automatic box, nice and easy to drive, and as I say, it's got a nice light and airy feel to it. With this bit especially, it feels like it's a much bigger car. Got electric windows all round. Nice and simple. I like the controls here. Hot and cold. Actually, probably just move forward a little bit. Hot and cold, automatic. You've got a nice display there that tells you where the air's going, where it's directed to. That's from here. You press that, you can press it 3 times, and you can have it up, down, coming out of the vents, or all 3. I'll just get it on my feet at the moment with like blocks of ice. And then you've got your fan switch here, and you can do all that without having to look. Your air conditioning, recirculation, rear, actually, yeah, there you go. That's demist, but it's not a heated front screen. It just puts the blower on full on your screen to defrost, and that's your heated rear screen. A major criticism I have of cars these days is I'm sure the designers want to cause as many accidents as possible so they can sell as many cars as possible. And again, I look at the steering wheel here and I can see my instruments, great. I can just about see the indicator there and just about see the wipers at the 1/4 to 3 position. I can see both my feet and I can see the foot pedals, but what I can't see is the radio control here, and also here the cruise control, which would be, you can see it when you're turning a corner, but not when you're going straight, and you're hardly likely to set your cruise control when you turn a corner. So there's a rotary switch there. You can see on the dashboard when you turn it the right way, you can either limit your speed or switch cruise on, and then on the top there, if you click that should set cruise, and if you click underneath, you decrease your speed. And again, once the cruise set, if you keep clicking, it will increase your speed. This chap on the old bike, I see him a lot up here. I think it's a Norton that. Get some wear out of it, even in this horrible weather with all the salt on the road. Certain death corner. Oh, there's a bird chirping, and bird says it's okay. Great little automatic. Front armrest's a bit creaky. Not a lot you can do with that. The rest of the car, very, very well finished off. Nice design outside and inside. Nice thick steering wheel with this kind of matches, slightly different shade. This is like more aluminium and that's kind of grey, but I guess that's what they were trying to do. And the same with the door handles here. It has Bluetooth hands-free and it has Bluetooth audio streaming, although having said that, my phone before wouldn't pair to the audio streaming, but you've got a USB socket here, and you know you can plug straight into your phone and play your music through the auxiliary port. I'll have a go at the Bluetooth audio streaming again later, but what seems to happen is the older cars get and the newer phones get, and the more they update the phones, the operating system, sometimes things just stop working for no reason. I'll actually put these on in a bit because I just want to show you what it's like from the driver's seat. I want to be a little bit lower in this car, but these glasses, they've got cameras in, and they were 300 quid, and they worked for a month, and then I couldn't download the videos off them to my phone anymore. And I contacted Ray-Ban. They have a special helpline for these Ray-Ban stories, they're called, and they had no idea what it was, and I had to, squirrel going across the road, I had to allow them access to the information from my glasses and from my phone so that they could see. I mean, I even sent them a video of how it wasn't working and what was happening, and they still couldn't do it. Anyway, it suddenly came to me the other night, and I fixed them myself, and I've told Ray-Ban what the problem was. A little car dealer from, we used to be Waltley-Dale, against the might of Ray-Ban. So if you've got a pair of Ray-Ban stories, you're welcome. There's nice steering, brakes are good. I've got plenty of room. The seats are sports style seats. Again, you've got the Alcantara on the hard wearing bits, the front here and the sides where you're getting in and out, and then this kind of laser dot cloth. A dash in the center, your speedo. On the left hand side you've got a rev counter, on the right hand side you've got your information display, your fuel gauge, mileometer, it tells you whether your cruise is on or off or pause. Is there anything else? What's that doing? So in the end of the wiper stalk you've got a little switch, and you can see how far you've got, how much fuel you've got, what it's averaging. Let's just see if anything else happens. The trip computer, average miles per gallon, average speed, all stuff you never use, or you might use once. CD radio, and I've got to say the quality, the audio quality, the sound quality is really good. It's the acoustics are great in here. And it is a pleasant car to drive. Just watch this. There's a gigantic pothole there, and there's some cyclists there. I'm just going to pull over here and put my Ray-Bans on. It's certainly not because it's sunny. It's just so as I can video the driver's point of view. I'll put them on, switch them on. They're coming on. That should be it. Okay, so we're away. So this is the driver's view anyway. There you go. There's the steering wheel, as you can see. You'll only be able to see that, the cruise control stalk and the audio stalk when I'm going around a corner, but I can see my feet. And then your heater controls. Here your gear stick. Here's two cyclists, and then if we go here, if I knock that across like that, I can change up and I can change down using it as a manual. And that's your view up and back, so all around the cabin. Electric window switches, electric door mirror, this nice dash. I think that's an air freshener, I'm not sure. I could be wrong. I should really read the manual. The heat is extremely good. I'm going to have to turn that down now. The roads are really getting torn up. As soon as they start putting salt down on the road, it seems the tarmac seems to start coming up. Very agile. Steering's nice. 1.6, it's reasonably good acceleration. Although if I'm honest, I wouldn't have thought it was a 1.6. Actually, if you look down there, you'll see that I take my life in my hands when I come up here on slippy days. It's just, and usually on the camera, somehow the camera seems to cut through the haze. Whatever you're seeing on this video, it's probably 10 times worse in real life. go, the cattle grid. This is the hill. The car's got, I think, all the spec you need. It's nice with being automatic if that's what you want. So lovely finish. It's got a great service history. It looks like the whoever had it obviously hardly done any miles. I'm assuming that's due to lockdown. But still had it serviced. That's always great to see. Nice and quiet, no tyre noise to speak of, no wind noise outside. So the worst thing is this, which you can do nothing about really, apart from not lean on it like I do. Just with it being plastic, you can make it creak. It's probably telling me I need to go on my post-Christmas diet. On the dash there, it's telling me what gear I'm in as well. Just flip it over there. That's, there you go, knock it up and down to fourth. Just put, let me see, I'll just put cruise on. So if I switch that, that's cruise on, and then press the top button. I don't know how I always manage to demonstrate cruise control in the worst possible place to put cruise control on. So there you go, you can see set plus. And as I pull back on the top, that's increasing the speed there, and then the bottom, click the bottom, that's reducing it, and then I think if I knock in the end, yeah, that's paused it, it's knocked it off. That's the cost of making a mistake. A trip to the bottom. There you go. You come over here. There's plenty of room here, I think. Over to the left there, it's a real big dip on the edge of that cattle grid. It's a really lovely part of the country. And there's no fog here either. So I mean that's pretty much it. As a second car, somebody who doesn't do a lot of miles, wants an automatic, then absolutely ideal. Low mileage example, nice and clean. I couldn't see any marks on it anywhere. The interior is lovely. And whenever I come up here, I see quite a lot of old couples who come out and bring a flask, sit in one of the little pull-offs and enjoy the countryside. And it's just ideal for that, especially with this roof. There's a lot of kestrels and merlins around here, so you don't have to strain your neck trying to look up the windscreen. So that's it. It's a lovely car. It's a lovely car. Actually, and it's got a great turn. Look at that turning circle. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.